Good afternoon, good afternoon. Happy Thursday and welcome back. Today we're playing yet another remake. There are so many remakes these days. Okay, why is it in window mode? I need full screen. Is it captured? It is captured, great. And it is so loud. My settings. Okay, oh, it's two separate games. Dragon Quest 1 and Dragon Quest 2. Thanks to the heroic efforts of the legendary Roderick, the Lord of the Underworld was defeated and peace returned to the land. Yet this peace was not to last, as the diabolical Dragon Lord rose up and unleashed horde upon horde of monsters on the realm once more. Now it falls to you, its descendant, to lay the fiend low and rescue the world from its plight. Okay. Any year has passed since it was saved. Hero's hand, handing him the same title. New kingdom found by the latest unrecognized signs. Yes, so too thrived the darkness. The sudden invasion of malicious monsters plunging the world into shadow once again. All that stands between the forces of evil and their wicked wishes is a band of young princess and prince and princess. So they're all descendants. Okay. Time has come for them to venture forth and do their ancestor proud. I see. Options. Um, this resolution is beyond saving. Okay. Full screen. Choose whether or not to play audio during periods of inactivity. Or not to allow gamepad input during periods of. Okay. Let's get started. We play one first, then two. Alright, let's go. Timo, you can change this at any time during your adventure by visiting the system setting menu. Yeah, I remember these settings. It's the same in the 3 remake. Draki Quest, Dragon Quest, Draconian Quest.
Hear me, hero. Can you hear me? A great darkness threatens this world. Left unchecked, it will swallow it entirely. It may already be too late. Nevertheless, perhaps you, Scion of Erdrick, might prevail. Please, you must make for Tantacha. You must do all that you can. The fate of the world rests with you.
Can yet fight. Himself surrounded, Captain, always surely lost. It's just some cute slimes. Permitted to be. We fall. Hey, Eric. Welcome. How are you? We're in your debt, stranger. No, now come to our aid. We might will have perished. Yes, it is the 1 and 2 remake. Today is the day. Indeed, to best a whole host of monsters single-handedly isn't the work of no ordinary. It is not dubbed. Are you serious? Am I out? Well, it was a long stranger journeys. Mighty Erdrick. Indeed, the first remaster that you bought on Switch. What? I heard they added like original stories into the game. Like they changed a lot. It's not a simple remaster, it's a remake. Hero of Legend is 3 already had more attention to it. This 2, okay. It's the stuff of fairy tales. How do you tell your grandfather? Because they are part of the same storyline. Yeah, but there are still 2 separate games. Like before I started, you have to pick like whether you want to play Dragon Quest 1 or 2. Like there are two separate games within this remake. I thought they were going to reboot the franchise with 12, like a new start. Dragon out of a trilogy itself, and from full forward is new protagonist. Okay. It is indeed a sign of the is another here there. That would stranger. I have not yet asked her name.
Well met, traveller. It seemeth thou art a warrior of great skill. We have long awaited the coming of one such as thee. The captain did relate to me the tale of how thou didst best a whole horde of fiends single-handedly, and did thereby deliver he and his comrades from peril. And not only this, but thou art of the bloodline of mighty Erdrick. Is this true?
Then thou knowest, of course, the legend of thine ancestors' deeds.
Yeah, like there are only limited amount of dubbing, which is very disappointing. Okay.
But of course thou dost. Even babes in arms know the tale by heart. In days of yore, thy revered ancestor did receive of the almighty goddess the sphere of light, and by its power was our world rid of the monstrous menace that beset it. Yet the tales make no mention of any of the heroes' bloodline having survived to the present day. Thou truly believest it to be so? That thou art of the line of Erdrick? Praise be! These are glad tidings indeed. But possessest thou proof, perhaps, of this claim? Or are we to believe it based solely on a voice heard in a dream? Thou plainly wearest thy heart on thy sleeve, young man. 'Tis an endearing trait indeed. Mine own line is one intimately entwined with that of the hero of legend. And according to the tales passed down among us, the hero who laid low the lord of the underworld was also guided by a voice heard in dreams.
Majesty, please. It will not do to share the secrets of the royal line so freely.
Calm thyself. Though we lack for proof, I would place my faith in this youngster nonetheless. Better that than lose all hope for the salvation of our benighted realm.
Yeah, the
Yes,
Chancellor
Majesty.
doesn't trust us. It's okay.
Now, young hero, thou too wouldst know the truth of thy bloodline, wouldst thou not? Then hie thee to the cave that doth bear thine ancestors' title, and to the Shrine of Rain. Return to me with what thou findest there. This shall be thy reward for aiding my guardsmen. Go forth, brave hero, and may the goddess guide thee.
This thing Grand Quest does with kings. Okay. 120 gold. That's pocket change. But 11's king is evil. He was possessed. It is the same map. Like the system is exactly the same with the 3 remake. And the map is the same because we're on the same land, which makes sense. Actions which target enemy vulnerability will be indicated. Huh, I want that. Brightness, gamma, minimap. Audio, helpful setting, quest help tags. have invincibility? Oh, doesn't need to do that. How do I pull up map? X is map. Good. Give me a sec. I don't have the key. Yeah, even the castle is the same structure. I remember this door. I need to prove it. Why do I have to prove it? right, loot the citizens. The most magnificent of heirloom, a bucket once used by the very hero of legend himself. A really handsome face. Nothing else. Yeah, this is the church. It's the greedy church. Your progress in adventure log by praying in a church. Speaking with member of the clergy, you find out about. It does autosave all on its own as well. However, these files are overwritten often, so do save manually from time to time. You can create a maximum of 9 adventure logs. It's 2025. Why the save log is limited to 9? Just remember, fearless adventurers save frequently. Yes. Typical inmate, prisoner, or friend that. Nothing? Nothing to loot? Shops, most towns. Make sure to stop by any new shop you see. And be sure to equip your belongings instead of leaving them to languish in your bag. we're not buying stuff. That's our JRPG rule. Not spending money at shops. Staying the night at an inn will fully restore your HP and MP. If you find yourself the worst for wear after a bruising battle, head to the nearest inn to relax. Okay. Hey Fugo, welcome. Happy Thursday. Today is Dragon Quest Day. It is the 1-2 remake. Yet another remake. I played so many remakes this year. Yeah, we already claimed it. Already claimed the content. What did we get? Oh, we got some boosters. That's the pre-order bonus. Strength, defense, agility, HP, and magic. That's all we got. A few boosters, that's it. Oh, and this one. This is important. Yeah, this one gives you experience. Yeah. Outer Worlds 2 is amazing, but that game will take a long time. You really need to pay attention to all the dialogue. Just sit down and play it slowly. So today I just want to check out Dragon Quest 1 and 2 and decide which game I want to prioritize, like which game I want to play first, because they basically came out together, the two games. And I don't know if I want to play one first, then play another, or if I want to do half and half, like play one for 3 hours, play another for another 3 hours every day. I don't know. I feel like The Outer Worlds 2 occupies your entire attention, and Dragon Quest is more like a cozy game. There's a lot, yeah. And yesterday, I basically spent the entire stream exploring the town, and I still haven't finished. I haven't finished exploring the first town. It's a huge game. Nothing to loot? I don't want to look into the mirror. I want to loot. Loot the innocent citizens. That's it. Oh. The barrels. Yes. This is the item shop. No, don't need anything. I'm glad they fixed the bug that locks you into mouse and keyboard in this game. Wait, did they fix it? They didn't fix it. The same problem. Oh my god! That bug is still here? Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my god. They're hopeless. They're hopeless. Now it's locked to mouse and keyboard again. Are you kidding me? This is insane. Ugh. Yeah, these remakes are disappointing. Very disappointing. Are you kidding me? I have to quit the game and restart. Oh my god. I'm supposed to leave town. Making sense of maps. If you feel a bit lost, press X to take a look at your map. It will show your current location, give you a good idea of your surroundings too. And the map is the same because we're on the same land. Tips. And it's still the random encounter. Which I'm not a fan of. We're going to die at the beginning of the game. Great. Learned a spell. Isn't it too frequent? Yeah, not a big fan of random encounters. I don't think anyone enjoys them. Oh, hey, Sai, welcome. Welcome. How are you? It is way too frequent. Bored? To be honest, I'm also a bit bored. These remakes are disappointing. Here, so you can. Alright. Secret spots. The world is full of secret little area just waiting for someone to discover them. These often look a little bit different. Yeah. I hate them. Stop. Yeah, I hate these secret spots. Yeah, I was just thinking, isn't it boring for the entire franchise to have the same spells, same abilities, same items, equipment, even the same music? Isn't it a bit boring? I get it, it's a nostalgic feel, but for every game to have the exact same things, isn't that extremely boring? Yeah, I'm becoming more and more critical of the Dragon Quest series. The more I play, the more critical I become. It's boring and lazy on the developer's part. Like, they don't even make new music. It's the same music over and over. I mean, it's great music, great tunes. But you can't just keep using the same thing. But it's different, for example, for like Final Fantasy. Every game is unique. you have the mascot of the Final Fantasy franchise, for example, the bird, or some few special items. But each game is unique in the Final Fantasy franchise. Not so much in Dragon Quest. Everything's the same. I'll go back to it. The first three games are just the same gameplay and soundtrack. So maybe the other Dragon Quests are different? Jump again was 4. Okay. Well, I will play the 7 remake. That is the last chance I give the franchise. If everything in 7 stays the same, I'm going to quit. Because 7 is not in the same story, right? It's a different story. So things should be different. Abilities, spells, items, equipment, music, it should be different. Okay? I'm really bored. This is exactly the same with the 3 remake. And also exactly the same with Dragon Quest 11. Not just Final Fantasy, basically every franchise, okay? Resident Evil, Final Fantasy, whatever. God of War, like all franchised games. You can like each game is unique. You cannot pull this off with any other franchise. Okay, you cannot play a God of War game that has the exact same items and music and abilities with the last game. You cannot do that. You cannot pull that off. Okay, gamers will be mad. But somehow they pulled it off with Dragon Quest. I'm amazed. And people allowed it. I allowed it to happen. Okay, I pre-ordered the thing. I allowed it to happen. Oh god. I hate myself. I hate myself. Whereas in Final Fantasy, where the RPG become as big. Okay. Oh, this is new. They added this thing that shows you their vulnerability, which is good. Yeah, you cannot pull this off with any other franchise. roots to Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy always need to add new things. Okay. Standard Japanese boomer mentality. They just want the nostalgia to never end, to play the same thing over and over again. Oh my god. Isn't that extremely boring? Yeah, by that comparison, Final Fantasy is instantly better than Dragon Quest. Okay, crucify me, but Final Fantasy is way better. Kinds of icons can pop up next to characters' names in battle. Okay. I just feel it's extremely lazy for the devs. There's so little they need to do to make a new game. Like even the icons, even these icons for the items, like the individual item, the icons stay the same. They don't need to do anything to make a new game. They just reuse the assets. Everything is the same. That is so lazy. These are low budget games with low effort, yet they charge so much. It's outrageous. Much more famous in Japan, 11 itself still has gameplay more yeah. It is crazy. Oh my god, how lazy, how little effort they put into the game and how much they charge. Oh, I allowed it to happen. I hate myself. Oh, you can store all kinds of objects in your seemingly bottomless bag. That said, you won't be able to. Yeah, you have to keep the item on the character to be able to use them. Because I really, really love Dragon Quest XI. That is why I paid for the 3 and 1 and 2 remake. Also, I'm going to try the 7 remake, but that's it. That's where I draw a line. If 7 still suck, like we can already tell 1 and 2 suck. If 7 still suck, I'm going to quit the franchise. Lesson learned. We arrive. Wonder something close to 11 Dragon Quest 8 is the best. Okay. Would be hero. Once again, the fiends appear, the heroes come retire. Probably. And this old English style is getting old. Yeah, and I'll have to save them. I'll have to save these morons. Maybe they will remaster or remake 8, if you can believe it. Unlikely game to ever get a remaster or remake. But somehow it came out first. Enchanted apartment adorned with wisdom that allow their readers to learn new spells. Okay, you can buy spells and abilities? Have our readers been warned? one can read them only once before this. Okay. So this is how you learn. Okay. And this time they mark the loot. They mark the treasure chest, but not the blue dots. Why not mark them all? Huh? Okay, barrel is also marked. Shield? It's the same thing. No one's weak to these. Sandstorm. Which the mysterious sandstorm have. Is sandstorm a spell? I don't recognize it. I don't know. I don't need to learn it now. My loss, surely not. I need only think.
Not today!
Yeah, the equipments are the same. Darkest frightens me so, what I would not give to be safely home. Okay, these are losers. Divine dagger. I thought Peep is the thief's ability. Frighten me? Nonsense. I'm merely resting. Hmm. It's sleeping. Like me to go and fall asleep with my eyes wide open. I'm not a bad slime, really. Just like I snooze now and again. Okay. So there are no friendly monsters. There's no Pokemon. Mini Meadow. On your venture, you may come across some shiny trinkets known as mini meadows. These can be traded for all kinds of wonderful prices with a certain someone who is mad about. Okay. Always a friendly one and kind the mascot. Yeah. But in the 3 remake, we have the Pokemon system where we recruit them. It's an ancient looking gravestone. The inscription is faint. Erdrick, heed me well, bearer of my blood, heir to my destiny. If you will reach the evil island visible from Tantagel shore, you will require the 3 sacred artifacts. Okay, we're going to collect Dragon Balls again. Gather them and you may yet across that cursed isle and destroy the source of all evil as I too did so long ago. So we need a tank, a mage, and another one. I don't know. A healer and a mage, probably. Before my passing, I entrusted the 3 objects to 3 great sages. If the fates have been kind, their descendants guard them still. When evil rules the ill, more gather them. No doubt those of the line of the sages await you somewhere in this world. Seek them out. Journey before you is a perilous one indeed. To that end, let me impart to you my greatest secret. It's the group of losers. They can't read it. Darkness grows strong, the light is ever stronger. Take courage in it and go for forth. But this is the hero's greatest power, unwavering courage in the face of seemingly insurmountable hardship. Courage? That is all it says? Come, there must be more. The location of a mighty sword or the secret of a legendary magic. There's not. Curse it all. So the ancient was not but a lie. Perhaps not. After all, we enable us to prevail thus far, if not courage. Well, courage and just a little under. Forgive us in our desperation for the hero's power. We did not ourselves. Okay. Please understand this, the desire for vengeance that drives us so. Our village was the fiends attacked, and precious little. Well, that's no excuse. Now the place of the likes of us to claim the might of heroes. Come, let us return home. But if the fiends are not stopped, their evil will engulf the world. Surely someone must stand against them as meteoric ones. Wow. They're so entitled. Yeah, I guess I'll have to save them. I don't want to. Yeah, surely someone else will do it for us. Oh my god. There's the entitled JRPG NPCs. I want to slaughter them all. But Orvide, welcome. Welcome to Dragon Quest 1 and 2 Remake. Another disappointment. Only played an hour, it's already a disappointment. More closely at the gravestone, part of it is covered in moss. Brushes away the moss and finds a further inscription. Blood of my blood, child of my children, seek out the sphere of light, by whose power the darkness might be banished and the fiends repelled. I have been trusted to the care of the king of to enforce with whomever life. If it's possible, we'll be plunged into darkness once more. Treasure, for it shall be your salvation. Blah blah blah, blah blah blah. It's remakes. Be happy waiting. Summon remake. Yeah, 7 remake is the last chance. Isn't? And it has the same annoying bug. It has the same annoying bug. If I touch my keyboard, like if I use my, shortcuts for OBS, it locks into mouse and keyboard. And I can no longer switch back to my controller. I cannot believe they keep the same bug of the 3 remake. Like, how lazy can the devs be? How incompetent can they be? Not only didn't they solve the bug in the 3 remake, they didn't patch it. And they kept it in the new game. Oh my god! Oh, you want me to go there? I don't want to go there. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. Yeah, it is a like even indie games have that. You can smoothly switch between mouse and keyboard and controller. Sometimes you can use them both. That's like a standard basic thing. I don't know. Part of me still want to play the game. Like it's especially for streamers. You need to, you know, control your stream. I don't think anyone mentioned it. Even for the 3 remake, no one mentions it. Like nobody cared. I checked the setting. I checked the setting, and it's not there. There is one setting here. Where was it? Inputs. There is one that says mouse lock. Choose whether or not to always keep the mouse cursor within the game window. And I turn it off. Control choose whether or not to allow. I'm going to switch it on. Maybe that will. I don't know. Some shenanigan with full screen. You know what? That actually makes sense. Maybe it's full screen. Oh, I don't have teleportation now. Okay, in order to test it, I have to go back to town. Because I need to save. Oh!
I have thee now.
Don't play nice with full screen borderless. Okay. Let me just go back to the town and save. Close Steam friends. What? And how did you figure that out? whereabouts are unique and just was the only thing you could do after closing the game.
I have thee now.
Who in the year of 2025 would enjoy random encounters? Who? Huh? It just raises my blood pressure. Not good for my health. Nostalgia people, but they're dying. Okay? They're old and they're about to die. It's a shrinking market. Why are you making games for dead people? Quiet. See, it's not locked to. Oh God! Now controller no longer work. Oh God, I hate it. Pokemon did with the random battles are not. Wait, but the new Pokemon game is no longer random encounter, right? They even changed it into the action format of combat. The thing is, I still want to play the game. I want to hear the whole tale because 3, 1, 2, they're of one story. I want to hear the story. Now let's try. What if I switch to borderless? Yes, confirm. Borderless. Can you let me switch back to no? No. How about display window? No. I'm thinking very hard. Yeah, very strange that no one else has complained about this. Is this unique to me? There's no way that the problem is unique to me. There's no way. But I'm not like if I'm going to quit, I'm not quitting for this bug. That's not like that crucial for me. Like I'm quitting because of the big disappointment. Okay. They don't talk about what? That's insane. It's a big annoyance, but I'm quitting because the gameplay is the same with all the Dragon Quest games. And the story, I can already tell the story from the beginning. Okay, we're going to find our teammates with the sages, yeah, from the sages bloodlines, and gather teammates, gather Dragon Balls, summon an ultimate power to defeat the dragon. Yeah, nothing new. With annoying random encounters. I really don't know. I really don't know if it's worth my time. If I quit here, I will not try Dragon Quest 7. I'll just quit the franchise. Hmm. Ah. 嗯嗯嗯 5,000? Okay. I hope the game die a miserable death. This one sold pretty well because I'm pretty sure Dragon Quest players are mostly on consoles. This one did pretty well. So it peaked on release, right? How do I zoom? Uh, okay, peaked on Sunday. I will check Dragon Quest 1 2 Remake on Sunday, see how many players are playing that. Yeah, this is Dragon Quest 3, peaked on 45k, which I think it's pretty good because the majority of players are probably on consoles. Um, but on release day, it peaked on 14k. Other game doesn't matter. Yeah. I'm not quitting because of that bug. I'm quitting because how disappointing the game is. It is the exact same formula, okay? The same map, same graphics, same monsters, same abilities, spells, same items, same story, same music. And for a remake in the year of 2025, it's not fully dubbed. Um, and the annoying random encounter, and they still kept the secret spots. Uh, yeah, so many elements that I don't enjoy. Yeah, I'll wait until Sunday to see how it did. Yeah. But on Steam right now it has, let me see. Store page. How do I access here? And no, please switch to English. Where's English? It has 20 review, only 70% positive. That is not a good sign. Yeah. And IGN gave it a 9. IGN gave it a 9. You're telling me this is a 9. Just looking at this trailer, you're telling me it's a 9. Just which part of the game excites you? There's zero exciting element in the game. Nothing excites me. It puts me to sleep. And it's not because of the HD-2D graphics. No. Like Octopath 2 excites me. It's an exciting game. But not this one, okay? It's just boring. Everything about it is boring. IGN is a laughing stock, and I like poke fun at them. Yeah, this is an, I think it's even a lower effort than FFT. They put in less effort than FFT. No, no, no. I guess we're going back to the Outer Worlds 2. Now we have all the time we need for the Outer Worlds 2, which is a good thing. It is a good thing. I can focus on the Outer Worlds 2. Recommend. I need more of these remakes. Are you crazy? To give the story more depth. There's no depth to the story. Substance. uh, I've always loved this series since it started, and I've been playing it since I was 9. And I'm 46 now. Yeah, this is the targeted audience that are dying. Okay, if you want to make games for 50 years old, go ahead. Go ahead, and I hope you a successful death. Um, there are no more. What? But it's only 70% positive. Where are the bad reviews? Okay, let me see the negative. Okay, it is. Okay, Japanese people are hating it. Great. Okay, this is about the bonuses. Okay, this is not modernized. This is about the pre-order bonus. I don't care about that. It's about language. Okay. Okay, game is too expensive. Okay. Like usually East Asians are harsh with their reviews. But I think all the bad reviews are in Japanese. The English speaking players are praising the game like it's their childhood memory, and Japanese people are hating it. PlayStation. Oh, how do I? Um. Wait, should I check the store? Where are the read? What is that review? PlayStation people, are you? It is overwhelmingly positive. What's wrong with you people? Huh? How do I read it? Wait, no reading ratings and what? How fake review? So there's no written review. It's just a simple star rating. No one like what? That is so fake. Huh? Wait, what if I check it on PlayStation Store? And you're telling me this game sells like it's not worth of $80, okay? It's not worth it. No, there's no written review. This is so fake. It is so fake. You haven't seen anything on PlayStation Store lower than 4 stars. That is crazy. Okay. Yeah, the remakes have been a huge disappointment. Like the 3 remake was a huge letdown. Okay, I was basically suffering when I was playing it. And 1, 2 from the 1 hour I played seems like the exact same. They added a few quality of life options, like they mark the treasure chest for you, but that doesn't change the fact the game is extremely boring. Okay, there's nothing that excites me. Maybe for a 50-year-old, uh, the nostalgia is good enough to keep them going, but for me, the nostalgia is actually a bad thing because every like nostalgia is one thing. Copy the other games is another thing. Okay, everything stays the same. The mechanics, the story, the game, everything is the same with Dragon Quest games. And there are 11 Dragon Quest games out there. How do you keep selling things like this? Like, what? I cannot believe players are allowing it to happen. You cannot have exact same games in a single franchise. Like we mentioned Final Fantasy earlier, like every Final Fantasy game is unique in their own way. They're unique. But all Dragon Quest games, like the ones I've played, they are all the same. The same battles, the same combat, same enemies, same ability spells, items, equipment, same music. Everything is the same. Like even the icon for your item stays the same from Dragon Quest 1 to Dragon Quest 11. The icon for the items are the same. How lazy can you be as a developer to reuse the same assets from decades ago? Oh yeah, definitely I can refund. Uh Another version with 3 on it. Okay. 100, yeah. Yes, Dragon Quest 11 is still supreme. That game is supreme. That's a great game. Part of the reason is maybe that's my first Dragon Quest, so everything was new. Like the things I mentioned earlier, like the icons, the combat, everything was new to me, and that's why the game is supreme. Had I played other Dragon Quest game before, that game will feel a little bit boring. But yeah, and the fact they charge this lazy effort for like 80 Canadian dollar, I don't know, maybe 60 US dollars is outrageous. It is so lazy. They reused all the assets. Not mentioning Dragon Quest, they used everything in Dragon Quest 3 Remake. Okay? The map is the same. I mean, it makes sense. It happened in the same world, but the map is the same. Everything is the same. Oh my god. Yeah, this game is worth maybe $20. Okay? Have they ever make new music for Dragon Quest games? Because music is the same. Yeah, $20, and it's not fully dubbed. You have limited dubbing, very limited dubbing. Compared to the Outer Worlds we just played yesterday, even the most random NPC, the most random NPC without a name is dubbed in the Outer Worlds 2. What a huge disappointment. um yeah, I think Square Enix is living a good life right now with all the remakes. They need a wake up call. Okay, they need a wake up call. They cannot keep going. Like players are going to wake up. Like first we pay for nostalgia, with FFT, with other remakes. First we pay for nostalgia, and then we realize they're just yeah, they're just scamming money. A huge disappointment. When all the Japanese players are giving a bad review, okay, they are base fans. Their fan base is giving all bad reviews. It's a bad sign. But people are giving bad reviews for the pre-order bonuses. Okay, they're mostly complaining about the bonus. This one is actually complaining about gameplay, which is valid. uh, the thing is, Square Enix games, they don't go on deep sales. Even when they sell bad, they don't go on deep sales. Yeah, this is definitely a C team project. Yeah, like Dragon Quest is extremely famous in Japan, and oh god, I don't know. No, the loyal boomer fans, loyal boomer fans, they'll probably just buy the game and won't even play it, or they'll play a few hours and just quit because they don't have enough energy to play games. But if you are making games for boomers for a shrinking market, that's not a viable business plan. Are we getting a Dragon Quest 12? I don't know. They're so busy churning out these cheap remakes. Yeah, like each FF game is unique. They're unique and always evolving. Like for better or for worse, they're changing in a weird spot. I don't think it's going to happen in a few years. Square Enix is busy with all the cheap remake. What is this bonus they keep complaining about? Let me check. Oh, save data, but oh, I didn't get it. I didn't get it. One dog suit. Hmm. And I have the save file. Yeah, probably bug. Like someone mentioned that you need to install, like reinstall Dragon Quest 3 for the game to read the file. Okay. You need to reinstall 3 and you will get the bonus. Part of why Dragon Quest never truly held your attention aside from 11 is really good. For me, the best part of 11 is actually storytelling. It's an old tale, but told so well. Compared to this game, it's the same old tale but told horribly. Okay, that's enough about this sorry game. Okay, let's switch back to uh, the Outer Worlds. Okay.